Maybe you have been in a never-ending should loop. I should work out more. I need to dedicate more time to my family. It sounded like, I am not where I should be and doing better. It is an endless cycle and it's taking you nowhere. Imagine this for a second. What if I told you there is a secret to breaking out of the cycle and having anything you desire? The key is raising your standards. Then again, to ask the question, what does that mean exactly? Needless to say, raising your standards is not just taking a step forward in setting high goals. It is changing your thoughts from I should to I have got. It turned out that it was not luck when you saw someone who is exceptionally good at what they do, but instead because their goals are simply non-negotiable for them. You get what you plant, so if you're planting everything but don't like the harvest, it's about time to start sowing seeds. This becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because you unconsciously sabotage yourself, so that if you think it would be embarrassing to your parents for them to see how much more money you make than they did, then on some level, whether or not conscious otherwise, as in life at an unconscious level, beliefs are really all. This is the truth. We all have them, and they are kind of like invisible walls that restrict you. If you want to transform your life, you must recognize these walls in order that they may be overwhelmed. The central piece of insight here is, you can't manage what you don't measure, so you have to actually measure your standards if you want to improve. So what follows are just 4 key metrics you should track that have the potential to turn around your life. 1. Poor standards. Think of inferior standards as a bar on the ground. You settle for doing a half-assed job when you have low standards. You play small, you set low standards, and wonder why rewards such as money, love, or recognition are so poor. Mediocrity is treated mercilessly by the world. You are not only left behind on the work front, but no matter which aspect. If you tend to show poor efforts, this one is for sure that today will be your last day of the affair. 2. Good standards. Good standards are a step up. If you manage to do it, well done. In fact, you are above average. But good simply ain't good enough anymore. As others have pointed out, the world has gotten tougher, and good just won't do. People with more expect way better rewards, even those are gains. 3. Excellent standards. If you strive for the best, then you challenge yourself dumb. You go the extra mile when no one else turns up. You went the extra mile, you put in those extra hours. But in this modern day, performance gets you good. While exasperating, this is not the limit. 4. Outstanding standards. This is where it gets really fun. Outstanding is the pinnacle. It isn't about working harder. It's about grinding out those last few minutes when you think have nothing left to give. It is about differentiating a bit extra. This is where the biggest rewards are. Happiness, connection, and gains that will change your life. Or it can be anything that you believe exists, testing how persistent you are. It gives you the key to doors few can even dream of. And when it sees that as long as the breath passes through your lungs, you are an example, it unlocks a door within itself where there is no turning back. How do you go from good to great? It starts with a decision. Now I want you to commit to not being just good or even excellent. Push past your limits. When all is said and done, you say that's all I've got. You dig deeper than they do. You reach the next level of yourselves. The only difference between those who make it and those that don't is talent or luck. It's persistence and refusing to be just okay. Instead, it is about besting yourself and being the best you can be in the world. But always remember, the world is a competitive place, and it prizes those who deliver just that little slight bit extra. Start demanding more from yourself today. Break through the barriers, and let amazing be all that now is. The reward lies on the other side, but only for those who are willing to grab it.